Hey, what's up? It's William from Rocket Zero and welcome to another pixel art tutorial. In this pixel art tutorial, we're going to be going over how to build this Butterfree Pokemon head that I got from candypatterns.com. Description down below, credit goes to them. So what do we need? Well, we need some black wool, blue stained clay, pink wool, red wool, white wool, blue wool, and a bit of cyan wool. So we're going to start with 8 blocks of our black wool, so we're going to line up the best we can, but not too close so that they do not crash into each other. They should be more than far enough away, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe just get a bit closer, 7, 8. After those 8 blocks, what we're going to do is that we're going to grab our blue stained clay, we're going to place 1 block, and then we're going to place 1, 2, 3, then a blue stained clay, 1, 2, 3, then a blue stained clay, a black, a blue stained clay, and then 2 black wools. So it's going to be just like this. And then what we're going to do next is that we're going to place 1 of our blue stained clay. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to place 4 diagonal blocks going upwards and towards the right. Now we're going to start building on this side, but first make sure you guys have this over here. Now we're going to grab our blue stained clay and we're going to place 1 block here and then 1, 2, 3. Blue stained clay, 1, 2. Blue stained clay, 1, 2. So once again, this should be 3, 2, and 2. Now we're going to grab our blue stained clay and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, and 4 diagonal blocks going upwards and towards the left. Now we're going to place 1, 2. And we're going to place 1, 2 of our black wool. So this is what we should have so far. Make sure to pause it if you guys need to. I do have a tendency to go kind of quickly, but I'll make sure to give a lot of breaks throughout the video that you can just hit pause, copy what you're seeing on your screen in case I go too fast. So now we're going to go up to this side on the right, and we're going to grab our, what are we going to grab? We're going to grab our blue stained clay, we're going to place 1 block, and then we're going to go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then right here we're going to place 1, 2, and 3. Then next to this block right here, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to grab our blue stained clay, we're going to place 1 block, and then we're going to do 1, 2. Then we're going to place a blue stained clay right here. Oh, not right here, but right here, and then a black on top. Then blue, and we're going to do 1, 2, just like that. Pause it if you need to. Now what we're going to do next is that we're going to place a block right here. And then we're going to do 1, 2. And then again, 1, 2. So make sure you guys have this so far. This is the beginning of Butterfree, or Butterfree, Freeze Eye. There we go. So there we go. It's going to look like that in no time. We just got to keep going at it. So now what we're going to do next is that we are going to finally grab our red wool and we're going to place 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to grab our black and we're going to go 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to grab our white wool and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to grab our black and we're going to place 1, 2, 3 diagonal blocks going upwards and towards the right. Then right here, we're going to grab our our red wool, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, just for now. And we're going to grab our black wool, and we're going to place 5 blocks on the top, just like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then what we're going to do is that we're going to place 1 block down here. And we're going to place 1 over here. So that's what you guys should have so far. Pause it if you need to. Now we're going to place an extra red wool here. We're going to begin with the white part of his eye. And right here, we're going to place 1, 2, 3. So in all, it's 4 blocks. Then we're going to do another row in the bottom. This time extending it 1 block farther than the row above. And then here we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to move to the left and down to the left. Whoa. Make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you guys need to. That part's kind of confusing, kind of messed up there in the bottom, but we're going to stop and we're going to give it some time. Now what we're going to do is that right here, we're going to move to the right and down, to the right and down. And then we're going to place 1, 2, 3, so that it's 4 in the bottom. And now we can fill this in. This part might have been kind of complicated, but I'm going to go over it again just in case. So remember, it needs to be 4 blocks here, and then we're going to go down, zigzag, and then it needs to be 4 here, down, zigzag, and then 4 here. So just make sure these two things, not two things, but these things on the side are all 4, and you should be good to go. Now we're going to go back to this side, and in this side, what we're going to do is that we're going to grab our pink, we're going to place 1 block, and then we're going to go up by 9 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then we're going to place 1, 2, and then we're going to go up by 9 blocks again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a massive step back. Make sure this is what you guys have so far. This is kind of a complicated Butterfree tutorial. Almost called it Caterpie again. So just make sure you guys pay attention. I'm going to go over it multiple times. So don't worry if you get lost. It'll make sense in a bit. Now what we're going to do next is that right here, we're going to grab our white and we're going to place 2 blocks and then 2 black wools next to it. Then we're going to place a white, a black, and then white, white, well, then 2 blacks on top, so you have this 2, 1, 2, just like that. And then we're going to grab white again to have a black to the left of it. And then right here, what we're going to do is that we're going to place 1 block to the right. And there you go, that's going to be the outline for the eye of Caterpie. I'm sorry, Butterfree. I built Caterpie not too long ago, so I have his name stuck in my head. Probably because I catch so many of those stupid little bugs in Pokemon Go. Just turning those suckers into candy. Okay, so now what we're going to do is that we're going to grab just 1 black, white, black, and white again, and a black. So just have those 4 diagonal blocks like that. Let's fill this in with some white wool. There we go. Now we're going to go down here. We're going to grab our black wool and replace 1 black, 1 blue, and actually let me go and let's grab another black wool so we don't have to move from side to side so much. There we go. Actually, let's move it a little bit closer, maybe right here. There we go. Now we can work easier. So we're going to place a black here, then a blue on top, black right here, and then here we're going to go 1, 2, 3, followed by 1, 2, 3 of our white wool, then a black goes here. Now we're going to grab our blue and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to sig to the left, go up and sig to the left. Then we're going to place a black here. Whoa, right here. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to place 1 black right here. Awesome. Now all that we have left to do is that we're going to take a little break. We're going to pause this if we need to. And actually, we might have gone up too high over there. Look at that, did we? I think we just need to put, let me count right quick on this thing. White, white. So yeah, we need to take this block out from the top and move it to the bottom here. There we go. Now that looks better. So make sure you guys have that. Sorry about that little mess up, just miscounted it. But hopefully we fixed it together, so it's no issue whatsoever. Now what we're going to do next is that right up here, or where should we go? Let's take a step back. Let's recompose ourselves. This is what we have so far for our Butterfree. Looking really cool. Now let's finish it out. What we're going to do is that right here, we're going to count, whoa, let's take that out. We're going to place 2 white wools. And then we are going to place a black wool right here. We're going to take these 2 guys out. We just needed them for spacing. And then we're going to grab our blue wool and replace 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to grab our black and we're going to do 8 blocks on the side just like that. Then we're going to place 2 black, then a blue, black, blue, and a black. And then we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and sits. Sits black wool zone 2. Then we're going to place 2 blocks right here. Actually, just 1. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. And now what we're going to do is right here, we're going to place a black, then a white, then a black, white, black, black. And we can now fill this part in with some blue wool. We usually save the filling in for later, but there wasn't really much to do there, so why not do it now? Now what's going to happen next is that right here, in this little block, we're going to place a black, then a white, black, white, and black, so that we have those diagonal blocks. Now let's fill this part in with some white wool. Now we're going to do it again. We're going to place a black, white, black, white, black. So you guys have that, and that's going to be her little wings, or his little wings. Now what we're going to do next is that right here, we're going to grab our blue stained clay, and then we're going to place a black wool here, then a white here, and we're going to place 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And this part can be filled in with some white wool. Let's do that now. This is taking quite a lot of time, but I mean, it's very intricate, so don't feel somewhat discouraged, saying, oh my god, we have built so long, we only not even have half of it, but the rest is just going to be filling it in, so it should take no time whatsoever. So now that we did this part, what we're going to do is that we're going to go over here, we're going to grab 2 blue stained clays, we're going to grab 2 blacks, and we're going to go 1, 2, then we're going to go 1, 2, and then we're going to go 1, 1, 2, 3. We're going to grab our blue wool, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, and then over here we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 black wools on top. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. As you can see, we're building his antenna. Now we're going to grab our blue, and we're going to go just 2 more blocks here. Then a black right here. And then finally, what we're going to do next is that we're going to grab a blue right here. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to place a black wool right here. Blue next to it. We can actually fill this part in, so let's do that right now. Now what we're going to do is that right here, we're going to place a black wool. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then to the left. So that's going to be his or her little antenna, not antella. What's an antella? Now we're going to grab our blue stained clay, and we're going to place 1 block right here. And then a black right here. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Followed by 7 black wools. Then right here we're going to place a black wool. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's take a step back because we have built quite a lot so far. So pause it if you guys need to. This is what we have for the Butterfree so far. So why don't we take a little break over here and let's get this part started. So we're going to go all the way down here. We're going to grab our blue stained clay and we're going to place 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then black 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have those 4 diagonal blocks. So you can see we're now building the other eye for Butterfree. I can't say that properly. So we're going to grab our blue stained clay. Then we're going to place 1, 2, blue stained clay, 1, 2, blue stained clay again, and then this time we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blue stained clay, 1, 2, blue stained clay, 1, blue stained clay, 1, blue stained clay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up. That's going to be what the outline for this other eye should look like. Pause it if you guys need to. I know I kind of went quickly over that, but this would be a great time to stop the video if you couldn't keep up, and it's my mistake, so don't feel bad about that. I do go quickly, so I apologize for that. So now what we're going to do is that right here, we're going to place 2 black wools, 1, 2, and then we're going to place 10. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then 1, 2. We're going to grab our white and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4. Then a black wool, and black wool, just like that. Now what we're going to do next is that right here, we're going to place a blue. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And an extra block to the left. We're going to grab our blue and replace 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a black wool goes right here. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. This has been a long video, but we're almost done. Now what we're going to do next is that we're going to grab our white wool. We're going to place 2 blocks right here. And then another 2. We're going to place 2 blacks on the right. Then a black right here. White. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to grab our blue wool and we're going to place 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to place 2 black wools. Then a blue, black, blue, black. And then we're going to place 1 more blue and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to grab our blue and we're going to just put it right below. And we're going to place a black here. And what we're going to do is that we're going to place another blue right here. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. There's your 6th block. Almost going to place it. Now we're going to place 1, 2, 3 of our white wool. 1, 2, 3 of our black. 1 extra 1 goes right here. We're going to grab our purple, or I'm sorry, our blue stained clay, even though it looks purple. We're going to place 2 blocks and then 2 black wools. As you can see, it's now time to build the other antenna. So we're going to place 2 purple blue stained clays. I'm sorry, I keep calling it purple. We're going to place 2 black wools and then another. We're going to grab our blue and replace 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with our black. Black here. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to place 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to place blue right here so we can put a black below it. And we should have almost the outline for the antenna. All that we have left to do is to go down here. And we're going to place a blue. Then a black. And then a blue. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to place a block here. And a block here. And there we go. We have the antenna. So let's fill it in with blue. And then we're going to take a step back to see what we have built. There we go. So we have pretty much finished the outline. All that we have left to do is just to go inside, color what we need, and maybe do a couple more details on the wing here. But we're looking good so far, so let's keep at it. What we're going to do is that we're going to try to finish this wing right here. So we're going to grab our black, and we're going to place 1, 2, then a white goes right here, then a black. And then we're going to grab our white again, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Then we're going to grab our black right here. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to grab our white and we're going to place 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. Now we can fill this part in with some white wool. Let's finish this part in with some blue wool. There we go. We're looking good. Now we don't have much to do left. So what we're going to do is that we're going to grab our black wool. And we're going to place 1, 2, 1, 2. And you got it 1, 2. Awesome. Now what we're going to do right here is that we're going to grab our black, then our white, then our black, then our white, and then our black again. So we have those 4 diagonal blocks. Then we're going to grab white, black, 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 and there we go. All that we have left to do now for this wing is just paint it white. I have been going kind of quickly, so I'm going to take a break as soon as we finish painting this with white. That was a nice quiet part of the video. I do tend to talk a lot, so there you go. Awesome, so this is what we have for Butterfree's wing. We're looking good. Now all that we have left to do is just to complete the eyes, give her a nose, maybe some little teeth, and we'll be out of here. Awesome, so what we're going to do is that we're going to grab our red wool, we're going to just do the whole top like that. Then we're going to grab our white, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go down and to the left, down, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. Then we're going to place 1 here, and 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go up, and replace 1, 2. Then we're going to go up, and then like that. So make sure you guys have this weird shape. I know it looks super strange, but once you fill it in, it'll make more sense. Awesome, so now let's fill it in. Cool, let's take a step back. This is what we have so far. Make sure to pause it if you guys need to. Now what we're going to do is that this part's going to be somewhat complicated, so we all got to pay attention. We're going to go right here, and we are going to place 1, 2, 3. And we need to place one more white wool right there. So make sure you guys did that. Then we're going to grab our red, and we're going to go straight up again. Then we're going to go straight up. But this time we're going to place a pink right here. And then we're going to go red, red. Pink, pink. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Pink. Then red, pink, red. Pink again. And with this red, we're going to go straight up. Stop in one block short to put a pink. And there's going to be the outline of the red. So make sure you guys did that with me. Pause it if you need to. Now we're going to grab our red, and we're just going to fill this part in. Almost done. And there we go. Now the bottom just has to be filled with some pink wool, but this will be another nice stopping point. Make sure your Butterfree is looking like this. And now we can actually go and paint her pink. So pretty cool. So 1, 2, 3. Really no need to count. We're just going to paint. Very cool. So now we have finally completed the side, except for this last block. There we go. Let's take a step back. This is what we have so far for Butterfree, and she's looking really nice. Now we're going to do this other side, so let's get to it. Over here, what we're going to do is that we already have our 3 reds here, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're just going to place 1 pink wool here, and then we're going to go straight up with a red. Then next to this pink, we're going to go 1, 2. Then we're going to grab our pink, pink, and replace 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 4 pink wools, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to grab our pink wools and replace 1, 2, 3. Then a red. Then a red. 1, 2. Just like that. 1, 2. So we can place a pink wool like that. Make sure the pattern's looking like this so far. Pause it if you need to. And then right here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a pink wool goes right here. And then the rest will be filled in red. So make sure you guys have this so far. Let's fill it in red now. Awesome, so that's what the red should look like. Now all we gotta do next is fill it in with pink, so let's do that now. Awesome. So there we go, we have finished her eyes. Now we're gonna start with her nose. And for her nose, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna go to this little block right here. This one. We're gonna grab our purple, or I'm sorry, our blue stained clay. We're gonna add 2 more blocks. And then we're gonna go 1, 2. So make sure this thing looks like this, like an upside down T. And then what we're gonna do is that we're gonna grab our black, then our white, white, white. 3 blocks just like that. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to add 2 blocks this way. We're going to grab our cyan wool and we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 with our black. Then black here. Cyan here. Black here. Cyan, cyan. Black, black, black. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 5 black wools on the top. Whoa, messed up. And then we're going to place 2 black wools. 2 cyan. Black, cyan, black. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. White, white, white. We're going to place 2 blacks here. A black right here. Oh, here, here, and here. Let's do it over here as well. 1, 2, 3. That's what the nose should look like so far. We're almost done, so sorry if I'm going kind of quickly. I'm excited to finish this. And we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5 black wools right below. Now let's fill this in with some cyan wool, not blue wool. What am I doing? Awesome, so we have finished building our Butterfree. All that we have left to do is just to grab our blue stained clay and fill everything in with this lovely shade of purple. And afterwards, we'll have our Butterfree, and it's gonna look like this. And how cool is that? I'm really happy with how it turned out. Hopefully you guys had a good time building this. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button for us. Subscribe if you haven't so you can stay up to date with all our newest videos. Tell your friends. Have a good time. And as always, we'll see you next time.